Alright, hey guys, we have a lot of things to do in today's video. First off being getting to Petco. Okay, so first off, I'm gonna go ahead and go to Petco, gonna go check out their fish, see if they have any new fish. But before I go ahead and do that, I'm gonna go ahead and flash you back to some old footage of installing a Ring camera, one of them to watch over the ducks. So I'm gonna go ahead and flash you back to that footage and I'll meet you at Petco. So here is the new Ring doorbell. I'm thinking about mounting it on this fence right here, so it will be able to watch over this pond, hopefully, as well as the ducks right over there, and the ducks will obviously be walking through here, so I want to put it there also. So I'm going to go ahead and get this out of the box and start setting it up. So what I like about Ring products is how easy they are to set up. They come with everything you need right in the box, and here is everything. So if we take this off, I don't know why this space is here, nothing came in there, but okay. Here is the doorbell itself, which really won't be a doorbell, it'll just be a camera right there. And then all the accessories, the charger and everything is all underneath it. I already charged it up though, so we're good to go. We just need to start syncing it to my phone. Alright, so in the Ring app, I'm just going to go ahead and click add a doorbell, and it's going to take me to this screen. Now we just have to go ahead and scan the code that's on the back of this. Once it's found the code, you just select your address, which should already be there if you already have, you know, a Ring. So now we're going to select what to name it, so I'm just going to name it Ducks for now. All we have to do is go ahead and click this orange button, just like it's telling us to do. And then once we've done that, it's starting to pair. Go ahead and let it join the Wi-Fi network, and then as you can see here, it's gonna go ahead and connect to the Wi-Fi. Okay, so as you can see, setup is complete. Go ahead and click continue, and now it's just gonna go ahead and do a quick software update. Okay, so we got a little change of plans here. Basically, this 2x4 is what's actually gonna hold the Ring, because when I mounted it on the fence, it just didn't look very good. The picture wasn't that great. So I'm gonna put this little mounting bracket right here and just start screwing these screws in. And then we'll go ahead and get this mounted in like 2 cinder blocks. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Alright, so there's basically all the screws, and right here is how that camera is set up. So as you can see, here is the camera. I have a little thing right here for the rain, and then it's just on that 2x4, which is in that little cinder block to keep it steady. So pretty simple, easy setup. Alright, so I just got to Petco. Now they don't really like it when I film inside, so I'm not going to, but I'll go ahead and be back if we get anything, and then I'll go ahead and update you if we don't get anything. Okay, here's my secret filming at Petco. As you can see, a whole bunch of fish, you know, basic stuff, guppies, whatever. But I went ahead and picked out the platies, which you'll see in a sec. Wait for it. There they are right there. I went ahead and picked up 3 of those. You'll see them later in the video, but like, just had to get this undercover filming. Alright, so package secured. They had exactly what I was looking for, which is some platies. Now here are the 3 I got. I don't know if you can see them very well, but they're doing absolutely. A scary person just walked by. Oh, he just threw a can in the bush next to my car. That's the can right there he threw. So okay. Anyway, these are just 3 platies. They're gonna go ahead and go in that 110-gallon breeding tub in the backyard. We're gonna go ahead and actually quarantine them first inside because it's a bit too cold to have fish outside right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and buckle these guys up, make sure they're safe, and then we're gonna go to our next location. Next door is Tractor Supply. I come here quite often now that I have ducks. We need to go ahead and pick up some more duck food. And this right here is exactly what we need. It is the 15% protein food. It's a little bit lower protein than what they normally get right now, which is good because they're getting bigger and they need less protein. 50 pounds of duck food later, they should be fed for a while. Now we can go ahead and head home. These can go in here, business expenses. And now these platies are gonna go ahead and go down here. Now this is just a 10-gallon shrimp tank, and I'm gonna go ahead and put these 3 platies in there. The reason I'm putting them in this tank is because there's no fish in here, so if they have a disease, it won't catch on to any other fish. And it will go ahead and keep them warm until it warms up enough outside. So here's a better look at the 3 of them. I'll go ahead and show you them better probably when they're in the tank. So this right here is the food I was using before, and then I'm switching to this food because it is 15% protein, while this one right here has much more because it's like a growing food for like chicks and baby ducks. But because they're about 7 weeks old, we can go ahead and switch to a lower protein food, which is what I was talking about. This food right here would just have too much protein, and in the long run, it wouldn't be very good for their health. So that's why we're gonna go ahead and switch over to this. And then once they're about 18 weeks old, we can go ahead and switch to a laying food if they're gonna lay eggs. And if they're not gonna lay eggs, if they're like 2 boys, then we can just keep them on this food right here for the rest of their life. Obviously, they don't just eat this food. I give them stuff like peas, strawberries, stuff like that every single day. I actually have this chart right here, which is normally stuck to the side of the fridge, that says all the vegetables, fruits, and meats that are all safe for the ducks. So I give them a lot of food that's on this list every day, so they don't just eat just their crumbles. Also, while we're here, the anemone has gotten huge, as you can see. It's getting really, really big, and it has amazing coloration. I'm super happy with how that guy turned out for only $15. All right, back to these guys. They have been acclimating for a hot minute, and they are ready to go in this tank. They're only gonna be in here for like 2 or 3 days, so I'm gonna go ahead and put them in this little breeding net right here just to keep a close eye on them, and so they won't eat any baby shrimp. Here's an up close shot of them. I think I got 2 females and a male, but I'm not quite sure yet. I'm just gonna go ahead and get them in the net and we'll look at them later. There's 2 of them. And let's grab the last one. This last one's my favorite one. That's the nice blue and red one. And as you can see, there they all are. So we'll go ahead and wait a few days, and then we'll come back and check in and get these guys into that 110-gallon tank, which hopefully they'll breed perfectly in with that nice green water. Okay, so I'm in the middle of cleaning out the duck's cage, and I thought it would be a perfect time to update you on them. So everything's a mess right now because I'm cleaning it. I went ahead and took all the hay out and washed it down. But unfortunately, we do have an update on my minnows. So I had an issue with power out here, and overnight the power tripped for a little bit before I could turn it back on, and every single minnow died. So I'm not sure if it was like an ammonia issue or what. I went ahead and did a complete water change because a few of them were still alive, but then eventually they just all died. So I'm gonna go ahead and take down this tank today. As for the ducks, they're doing great as well. Getting more coloration, and that's pretty much all there is to update on them. They're doing pretty good. They're eating a lot, and they're pooping a lot also. And then like you saw earlier, here is that tub that we're gonna be putting those 3 platies in. I'm hoping they're gonna breed really nice in here because I wanna get a whole bunch of baby platies over the summer. Anyway, that's a quick update. I'm gonna go ahead and clean everything out back here and get this all nice and looking fresh, and I'll come back and check in. All right, and here is the new duck coop. Well, it's not new at all, just upgraded basically. I removed the stairs because the ducks never went up there. It was nice to have there when they were little because they could go up there at night. They're not little anymore. They're fine staying down here at night. And then they have their food and water right here. I'm just gonna switch this little watering system to just a big bucket of water, so they have a bucket of water in there. And then obviously their food, which is right there. So I'm gonna be getting rid of that soon just because they make a mess with it and they can't really like completely dunk their head in it. So kind of worthless, whatever. We got their gate here so they can't, you know, run into the rest of the backyard, kind of confine them back here because during the day they have this whole side yard to themselves, and then at night they're locked up in the coop. Then we obviously have the pond right here. They were eating some peas, they ate them all. We have the camera right there, and then this is just all space for them to go ahead and walk around. That's it for the ducks though, they are doing great. The koi fish are all doing good as well. We have that big pleco, which is right there. And then the lily pads are growing pretty big also. There used to be like 3 of them, and now there's a ton of them, even though they seem to be getting eaten. I think the fish are picking on them, which I don't like, but we'll have to see what I can do about that. The ducks like to eat the fence. As you can see, there's a tiny little hole in the fence. They literally have just pecked a hole in the fence. Like, that wasn't there before. I literally give these guys unlimited food, unlimited water, and love and affection, and all they want to do is leave. Okay, so it's hard to see, but there are the 3 platies. It is a couple days later, and I just wanted to go ahead and update you on them before we went ahead and ended off this video. They've been eating really good, and they're doing very, very well. I'm gonna go ahead and give it about a week though for the temps to warm up a little bit before we go ahead and move them outside. And you know, while we're here, I'm gonna go ahead and update you on my shrimp breeding tank. Tons of baby shrimp, as you can see. We're having a little bit of an issue though with the plecos. They bred once for me, and now they won't produce any more fry. They won't like make any more baby plecos. Not sure what the deal is with that, to be honest. I don't even know where the baby plecos went. There used to be a few in here, but I can't find them. But of course, we still have a ton of the little red shrimp. Same thing in this tank, but with guppies, we have a ton of guppies, as you can see. Plants are also doing really good, but just a ton of baby guppies and big guppies as well. Probably gonna take some of these out and take them to the store soon just because we have so many of them. Alright guys, so that is pretty much it for this video. If you guys have any ideas or suggestions on any other videos of, you know, fish to buy, stuff to get, tanks to set up, let me know. I plan to take down a few tanks soon in some upcoming videos and maybe shift things around, I'm not sure. But if you have any suggestions, leave them down below. That is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.